Okay. I'm in a different room today, as you might be able to tell. Let me make a poll real fast. Something you learned this week and the video I like. Do it now. I'm scared. Okay. The poll has been started. Hold on a second. I gotta pick up my dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. If I lost it all, would you still love me? Okay. You know, this room is not as well lit as the other room I normally use, but that room is being used. It's being used. Someone voted I'll do it now, so we'll be looking to see if they actually do it. If I lost it all, would you still love me? ¿Qué tal, amigo? Hey, ¿cómo te va, bro? Let me see what's on TV. And my vision is horrible. Ooh, Takedown with Chris Hansen. A lot of people don't know that this is basically To Catch a Predator. They had to just do it under a different name, but Chris Hansen still does it. Shane Glinton, let's see what he just said. I have a question. I want to travel to Colombia on my next trip. How safe would you say Colombia is? What precautions to take? Well, it depends on what part you're going to, why you're going there, how long you're going there, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. You got to give me more details than that. That's like me saying the United States is dangerous. It could be. In the inner city of Chicago, Houston, Miami, Little Haiti. But I can't speak for the whole country. So I need to know where you're going. What's your business there? Are you part of the mayonnaise mafia? What the fuck? What the fuck is the mayonnaise mafia? No idea what that is, bro. In the meantime, I'm gonna find something else on TV. Cause I started too late. I don't like coming in on the middle of these episodes, and I was like halfway through. I need to know what this pervert did. Ohanamaka. I have no idea what you're talking about. You see me up in the south side? The south side of what? I know you Mayo Mafia. I literally have no idea what that means, bro. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to say it in some different words or something. Okay, so you're going to Medellin. I was thinking Cartagena, but didn't research towns in that city yet. Vacation just to play tourist, 5 to 7 days. I'm not gonna lie, these are very anti-gringo sentiment in Medellin right now. But at the same time, I know people that don't even speak Spanish that went there recently. So I think you just have to take normal precautions, you know. Don't expose yourself too much. Don't be walking around just trying to let people know that you're not from there. I don't know what you look like, but obviously, if you're very pasty, you might stand out. But like I said, just try to blend in as much as possible. Don't be wearing no crazy jewelry, pulling out stacks of money and stuff like that. Big up from the UK. You good, fam? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm chilling. What part of the UK you from? I'm coming for you deep south. I'm not gonna lie, Ohana Maka, I might stop reading your comments because you're not really saying anything productive. You're not. I don't understand any of your comments. I try to read all the comments, but after a while, I'll just be like, all right, it doesn't seem like you're really trying to talk about anything. If you shout me out, I will subscribe. I don't really care if you subscribe or not. I'll shout you out if you want me to. Shout out to Mr. I don't know if that's supposed to be Mr. Gaiman, Mr. Gaiman one. You have a troll? Bro, I don't really pay attention to trolls. I know that they're just bored or they're lonely. They don't have a fucking family or some shit like that. I usually just let people troll in the comments after I realize they're trolling. Sometimes people are just not intelligent or they're not well spoken, so I try to give them a chance. But if it becomes apparent that they're trolling, I just stop responding. It's not really that big of a deal. James Carlson, what's the content? It's whatever you want it to be, man. I just get on here, once a week, sometimes twice a week, and just chat with my subscribers about anything anybody wants to talk about. Sometimes it's current events, sometimes it's language learning, sometimes it's fitness. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. Um, Other times, it's absolutely nothing, bro. We just out here chatting. Oh, you 6'5", 285? Yeah, you don't blend in, bro. You do not blend in, but that's cool though. Like I said, just the best thing for me is if you could find someone trustworthy in that place. But I mean, if you already got the trip planned and stuff, it's too late. But you know, I would not be by yourself at nighttime. Don't walk to places you don't have to walk to. Don't get, don't, if something seems too good to be true, it's too good to be true. I saw this guy, I can't remember where it was recently, that died in Brazil. I think it was Brazil. And it's always the same story. They got two shorties that's taking them back to the hotel. I'm like, bro, you're not pulling two girls nowhere, bro. You're not. If that seems like, wow, this is a dream, these two girls want me, it's a dream, bro. They're about to rob you. You remind me of Javon Jordan. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Mod me, please. No, I'm not gonna mod you. I don't know you. Talk travel. Where to next for me? Probably next is gonna be Guatemala, bro. That's where my wife's family is from, and neither of us have ever been there. So I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. For some fucking reason, the trees are speaking Vietnamese. That's mad random, but it was kind of funny. Kind of funny. 1 second. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. cosa, mi negra linda. Ay, ay, con el negrito de la salsa. Ay, ay. Okay. I found weed in the trees. Is my wife Puerto Rican? No, she's not Puerto Rican. Nothing of the sort. Make sure you climb the volcano outside of Antigua. Maybe. I can't promise I'm gonna do that. It depends on how soon we go there because I had a major surgery, so do GameStop, love the channel. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I heard a lot of stories about passport bros ending up in predicaments as well as died there. Not that I'm going for that purpose, but was thinking of going elsewhere. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can end up in those situations in any place if that's what you're getting into. Almost all of those stories are girls and or drugs, right? So if you stay away from those two things, you should be okay. For the most part, criminals don't just go after random people. It does happen sometimes, but usually they like to go after easy targets and they like to go after people that are doing dumb shit. Because if you're doing drugs or something and you get robbed, you don't want to go tell the police. So you're like, oh fuck. So that's just the game. Antio. Antio Marcos. Wagwan, me brother. Big up yourself on the live stream. Hope you're alright and everything. Bless up. Have a great day. Enough love and respect. One love, me say. Where you from, bro? I was live for 3 days. I'm new to YouTube and didn't know it. I wonder how many viewers you had in those 3 days. Like, I wonder did people pop in and they were like, yo, what is this dude doing? Or if they were just like, there was no one there. How to live life without wanting a significant other? Why do you want to live life without wanting a significant other? That would be my first question. Ricardo retracted his message. I'm probably only gonna be on here for an hour tonight. I know I say that every single time, but tonight, for real, I had a very long day. Because I'm a hurt man with his first love being a tragedy. Come on, dog. That's life, man. You can't go just giving up just because you had a little tragedy, man. Come on, man. That's weak, bro. Stuff happens. You don't let stuff knock you down and keep you down. You get up, bro, and you adapt. Bro, trying to green screen some hair. I'm not bald, but I'm not trying to green screen hair either. I'm half bald. I entertained people apparently and had a ton of people, probably exposed all my flaws. Hey, that's cool, man. Now you don't have to worry about anyone finding out your flaws. They're all out there. Okay, thanks. I was just wondering because it was becoming a bit concerning. One last question. What towns, cities that you recommend for tourists who travel? In the whole country, you gotta go to Cali, bro. I know that's super far from Medellin, but I bet he got white socks on. Oh, come on, bro. Don't disrespect me. Bro, this is like I I feel like I might be like the only person in the world like this, but I cannot stand white socks, bro. When I see people with white socks on, I'm like, why are you wearing those, bro? Like, who goes to the store and buys white socks? Matter of fact, you know what? I'm about to show you something because I got a new pack of black socks right here. Hold on.
like, I know you're just talking shit and this is not that serious, but I just want to let you know, bro. I don't play around about my socks, dog. I would never put on white socks, bro. When I see people with white socks or ankle socks, I judge them, bro. I'm like, bro, who are you? What are you doing with your life, bro? Nemo Sasa, lesbian. I don't even know how to respond to that. Yes, I am a lesbian. Bro, you look like LeBron James if he had fetal alcohol syndrome. That's dope. And if he was a lot shorter. One of the scariest things these days are how these young people are hurting each other without any remorse. Kids of real kinds. I think you got lost at the end of that sentence, but I think you're saying kids are going through lots of stressful something. But yeah, it's true. But at the same time, it's a bit of a paradox. We're more connected than ever, so we see a lot more crimes and tragedies. But at the same time, a lot of countries, especially the United States, they're getting safer. There's less overall crime, but we just see a lot more of it. So I'm playing big, bro. Respect. Nah, bro. I don't take it personal. It's you too, man. Don't even worry. Are you a guy or a girl? I'm neither, bro. I will have to be a human being to answer that question, and I'm not one. Thanks a lot. Also, since you're recovering from a major surgery, consider collagen speeds up the healing process. Oh yeah, bro. I've been on that. That was like day one stuff. I'm like 6 months post op, but like I said, it's a very very uncommon injury. I'm guessing you don't follow me on social media. It was a pretty viral video. Gay? He's gay. I guess I'm gay now since Nemo Sasa and Cool Bright said I am. I'm gonna have to walk into this other room and break the news to my wife. So that's depressing. Christopher, I gotta vet this joke before I read it out loud. Okay. Had to make sure it wasn't something crazy. That was pretty funny. I like little corny jokes like that. I do like corny jokes. I got to find something good to watch. Ah, si un latino dijeron. Nemo Sasa is just gonna keep asking the same questions over and over again. So you got one more, bro. One more before I block you. I really try not to block people because I really just don't care that much. But it's just at a certain point, it just clogs up the chat. So it's called canceled. I don't know what that's a reply to. What does your Spanish studying consist of these days, or is it all passive learning? Um, my Spanish learning has never really changed. It's just always been conversations and uh, pretty much conversations and reading. It's nothing. I don't consider that passive. I consider that active. I guess it depends on how you go about doing it, but reply to what to watch. What is canceled? What is it about? Where do you find it? All right, I tried to let these two guys slide, but they're too annoying, so I gotta hide them on the channel. They're probably the only people that'll get blocked tonight, though. Nobody else is really that annoying except them. How many blind people did it take to change a light bulb? 2. 1 to change the light bulb, 1 to lift the guide dog. That one wasn't as funny. On your phone, you stop streaming, hence canceled. Boo. I'm throwing tomatoes at you. Hold on, I gotta hear this question. Ah, I changed the channel. Gasolina. Let's go. Walaikum assalam, brother. De agua? For what? Bacon or cheese? No pork upon your fork. Yesterday I saw this one teenager was crying when I asked her why. Her answer was the stress of dealing with the whole school and toxic relationship. It's teenagers, man. Would you ever work for the U.S. State Department? That's a very specific question. I don't know why. What's the job? I would need to know what I was gonna do. Sophie, hello. Hello. Oxy, that was a good answer. Listen to Spanish music? That's almost all I listen to, bro. These days, anyways. Bro, my playlist is such a variety, bro. I don't even know what to tell you. You have to tell me a genre. As a matter of fact, you gotta message me on WhatsApp, bro. I can give you hundreds, bro. I don't know what you're looking for. I mainly listen to I'm not gonna lie, most of the stuff I listen to is like Maleanteo, but I do listen to salsa. I listen to bachata sometimes. I even listen to banda sometimes, bro. I'm not really heavy into Mexican music, but I do like banda. I like narco corridos. La chimichanga tengo mi cabilla. Hi, bro. Why are you saying hi 3 times, bro? You are a grown. I think you mean to say you're an adult or you're grown. Working in, what is that essay for income? Yeah, I don't. That's what I said. It was just a weird question. It just threw me off. I don't know why I wouldn't work for them if they're paying, if they pay the right price. Landon Meyer, why are you saying hi 3 times too, bro? Why y'all gotta leave so many messages, bro? I can see all of the messages. Enojado. Yeah, what is this guy talking about, bro? That makes no sense. Deprimido. Estresado, ¿qué? No quiero hablar, ¿sabes por qué? Porque estoy estresado. Oh, South America. I was thinking South Africa. Um, I mean, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't now. I wouldn't right now in this moment, but I don't. I'm not against it if that's what you're asking. Like, there's no, there's no moral dilemma. What makes you ask that question? Bruh, I already said that answer. Come on. Let me see if I get some points. Damn, no points. I thought he meant San Antonio. Bruh, I thought South Africa. uh, if he was from Texas, I would have thought I would have thought San Antonio too. I knew he wasn't talking about San Antonio, so I was like, South Africa. What is the third answer? Enfermo. Whatever. You seem to enjoy the place and you have a job. Yeah, I mean, I didn't come back to the United States because I didn't have a job. I came back to the United States because I wanted to. So the prospect of a different job wouldn't make me want to go back. That's why I said I was wondering where the question was coming from. I wouldn't need the State Department to go back. I make my own money. Make my money online, training people. Probably more than the State Department would pay me, and probably less work. So that was like one of the best decisions I ever made. At first, I was hesitant because this was like 8 years ago when people didn't really do online training that much. That was one of the best decisions I made. I was training full time, and I'll have people like on my Instagram and stuff like, "Hey, yo, man, can you think it would be possible if you could write me a program or something?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's not really my thing, bro. I train people in real life." And people just kept saying like, "Why don't you though? Why don't you do it online?" And I'm like, "Okay, I'll give it a go." Now that's where all my money comes from, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy how life works. That's the difference between making a decision and not making it though. Sometimes you gotta just do it and figure it out along the way instead of thinking about it so much. Like, oh, is it gonna work out? And am I gonna waste this and this and this? You should just do it. And if you waste your time, then you just waste your time. But the thing is, you can't go back. So I had other people that I worked with that were considering doing what I was doing, considering making a website, starting the business, and they didn't do it. And then they wanted to come back around 8 years later. They're like, I'm thinking about training online. I'm like, it's a busy market, man. Everyone wants to do that these days. Casino. What's up, bro? I probably haven't seen you in like, it's been months, bro. I haven't seen you in like 30 live streams, bro. Do you plan to live in another country? Um, Maybe that's how long you haven't been around, bro. I moved to South America and back. I was in South America for like a year, bro. But maybe you do remember that. I don't know. But I don't remember the last time that you. No. You were on my live streams when I was in Colombia. You know that. Jason, what's up, dog? What's happening? Are you afraid that you're gonna get deported? Deported from where? What are you talking about? I'm American. They can't deport me. I was born here. If they deport me, they're gonna drop me off in the ocean. I don't got no home country. Eh, I do. I'll hit you on IG. What's your IG again, bro? I always get your YouTube and your IG mixed up. Maya, what are you talking about? This is crazy. She just accused me of being somebody that's not. I don't know what you're accusing me of. That is crazy. Have you ever listened to the African music? The African music? Especially Nigerian or Haitian. I hear my daughter playing some. It's amazing. This is my first time stopping by. Yeah, I've listened to some African music before. I'm saying, do you plan to leave the states again? I don't know, bro. I don't know, to be honest. Depends on how life plays out. Depends on what happens to this country too. Would you agree to be immortal but permanently stuck inside a nursing home? No, I don't even want to be immortal in the first place, bro. I'm barely digging the mortality that I have right now. You think I want to stay here forever? Crazy. Oh yeah, I do know your Instagram. I don't know why I asked you that, but I feel like I haven't seen you on Instagram in a minute either. I could be tripping, or at least you. I feel like you used to speak more frequently, and maybe you don't know. What would it take for you to agree to be permanently admitted into a nursing home? I feel like I shouldn't tell you. I feel like you're trying to trick me into getting admitted into a nursing home right now. Like, why are you pressing this so much, bro? I don't want to tell you because I don't want you to like drug me and then like try to convince me. And then I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, oh no, I'm in a nursing home. How did I get here? Nah, that's crazy. I thought you were Dominican. No, I'm absolutely not Dominican. Can we get a face reveal? Nah, I will never show my true face. I will only show you this mask. What am I voting for? I'm voting for the candidate that deserves it. If you don't know who that is, then you don't know who that is. He's Brazilian. Mike, don't contribute to the lies. Mike, you know what's funny? My my good friend Joel, rest in peace. He used to always like no matter who we were talking to, he would just randomly he would just be like, "Eres cubano, eres de Cuba," and they'll be like, "Oh, que bola, said it," and I'll be like, I'm not Cuban. I don't know why he said that." Like he would literally just do that to random. Like he'll be talking to somebody, and I'll walk by, and he'll be like, "Oh, this is my friend from Cuba," and I just be like, "Why are you doing that, bro?" Bro, he had the whole gym thinking I was Cuban. Craziest thing ever, bro. Cubans will walk up to me and they'd be like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I'll be like, "Oh no, like y'all listening to Joel? I swear to God, I'm not Cuban." And I would be like, I feel like they don't believe me. They think I'm lying, and I'm like ashamed about my roots. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm actually not Cuban though. He could be Caucasian. Imagine being immortal, all the knowledge you could gain and all the lives you could change. Yeah, nah, I'm good off of that, bro. I'm gonna do my little 90 here and bounce. If I make it to 90, I don't know. Low key complimenting you. Well, yeah, now the thing is, like I said, rest in peace to Joel. Now the thing is, my neighbors, my neighbors are all Puerto Rican. And because I was living in Colombia when I first came back and went over there, they told this dude that was over there they were trying to tell him, oh, he was living in Cali, and he was like, oh, eres caleño, tú eres caleño, and I was like, oh, nah, I'm not, but he wouldn't let me finish, and then he called his friend. He called his friend from Cali, bro. He's like, hey, I got a guy here that's from your city, bro, and like, bro, he put him on FaceTime, and I was like, oh, nah, I was living there. Dude was just like, what part, what part, and I was like, I feel like he's not understanding that I'm not from there. And I'm like, oh, I was in Floralia. And he was like, Floralia, hey. And he's just like screaming and dancing and stuff. And then dude just hung up the phone. And I was like, well, this is awkward. So now every time I go over there, bro, they just call me Colombia. And I just be like, you know what? I'm not about to argue with y'all, bro. Not about to argue. You could be Cuban, Brazilian, Boricua, Dominican, or Colombian. I can't just be regular, regular. Rest in peace to my friend that passed away in a car accident. He immigrated to my town from Italy when we were kids. I don't know how to say his name, so I'm not about to say that, but rest in peace to your guy. I feel like that's a fake name, but rest in peace to your friend, whether he's real or fake. What's up, dog? How long you been on? I've been on for 35 minutes at this point. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had a real long day. You might be able to tell I'm tired. So my plan was to stay on here for an hour. But y'all know how I get down, man. Sometimes y'all come in here and y'all hype me up, bro. And I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna stay on. The average black American male dies at 75. You ain't making 90. Well, first of all, I'm not the average black American male, so there's that. I don't know, man. My family got some good genetics, bro. My family got some good genetics. My great grandmother's still alive, and she lives by herself, bro. Mad independent. Until she was like 80 or so, she had horses and stuff, bro. So, yeah, at least on my mom's side, they get old, bro, like hundreds. Not that I want to live that long, but it's possible. On my dad's side, not that fortunate. But that's a different lineage. That's the Creole side of us. They don't yeah, they have not been making it. They have not been making it. Are you Asian or Caucasian? Come on, bro. You're better than that. You're better than whatever kind of joke that was. I feel like you're smart and I feel like you can come up with some real thought provoking jokes. Jack, how you gonna have Jehovah, Christ, and Jesus in your name and make comments like that? Come on, man. I give you 79. That's above average. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if I tapped out at 79, bro. That's a decent life, man. Dina Jones, hi. How are you doing? Yeah, I feel like everyone wants to make it to 150 and stuff, and I feel like people, someone dies at 85, and they're like, "Oh no!" I'm like, bro, 85 that's a long time, bro. That's a decent life, bro. That is a good, decent life. I've burned Jalen with those name jokes before, like I I don't think you got me with that one, bro. You might have got me with something else, but not something that simple. Did you get me with that one? That must have been like 3 years ago or something, bro. I'm not gonna lie, somebody got me with one on Twitter. I almost blocked that motherfucker. You got me with that? That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how I let you get me with that, bro. Some dude got me on Twitter with Conoce a Yapper. And because it was a reply to say I should have known because it didn't even like it was out of left field. I had complained about something on Twitter and he said Conoce a Yapper, and I'm like, the fuck is Yapper? Motherfucker, got me, bro. He squinted at it for a while trying to make sense of it. Man, you know what? I used to see people get tricked by those things, and I'd be like, "Come on, bro, how didn't you know that?" But the thing is, when you're on the stream reading it, bro, it's like I don't know why it's totally different than if you're just like a spectator and you see it pop up. You're like, "Oh, that's obviously a joke." But when you're trying to read the whole sentence, it's like your brain just like merges it, and you're like, "Oh, Carrie," and then you're like, "Caberca," and you're like, I don't know what that is. But I still, I don't know. I'm kind of shocked that you got me with that one, bro. I think you meant to put Gideon instead of Orion. uh, oh, okay, yeah, you meant to put Gideon. It catches people off guard. Bro, I got like a list of 50 of those now. Cause I watch so many live streams on TikTok. They do that shit to people all day on there, bro. So I've written down like 50 of them, and they're hilarious. Some of them are like kind of obvious, right? Like for instance, that's why I said I don't know how I let you get me with that one. But like I don't know. Anytime like you can like make out any kind of hina or verga, I'm like, come on, bro. But some of the other ones, I'm like, okay, that was pretty good actually. It's that Creole season, and I'm familiar. Yeah, you might be on to something with that one, bro. You might be on to something with that one. Yeah, nah, my family on that side are they're just bigger people too. Just totally different genetics. Totally different genetics. What y'all up to, man? 10 o'clock at night on a Sunday. Aloha. I bought a Spanish Bible from 1569. La Biblia also. It has the 16th century spelling. What is the 16th century spelling? Sup, light skin. I don't think I'm light skin. I feel like I'm a bad bitch now. The way you just talked to me, that was crazy. I'm a professional hypnotist. Reading this message will make you forget you were ever gay. I know what you want me to say, but I'm not gonna say it. You're a trash hypnotist, bro. I feel gayer than ever. Bro, you light as fuck. I mean, it must be the lighting or something, bro. Nobody has ever called me light skinned in my entire life. Ever. I don't know where you from. You must be from a city with straight up darkest people ever. I send you a pic of the first page of Genesis just so you can see how different the spelling is. But I'm saying, like, why is the spelling different? And what are the differences? At least tell me like one difference. You want a Spanish speaking challenge? Try Don Quixote, bro. Ain't nobody reading that shit. That was like one of the first things. That was one of the first things that my teacher ever made me read. And I was like, bro, you think I'm about to read this shit, bro? I wouldn't even read it if I could understand it. To me, Don Quixote is like Shakespeare in English. I don't read Shakespeare either. I get it, and I would read it for academic purposes, but it ain't something I'm gonna just sit around and read. I'm a voracious reader, first of all, and so I read like every day, and I read a lot, and so I'm not gonna read something I don't like. I'm not gonna ruin the thing that I like doing by reading something that I don't like. Compared compared to people straight out of the Congo, you like, bro. I mean, yeah, it's relative. Definitely lighter than them for sure. Fur Enly death, home death, you're about to get blocked. We don't talk like that up in this chat. That's disgusting. This is at least like I'm gonna say PG-13. It's definitely not X-rated. All right, my boy, what's up, bro? How you living? I'm chilling, man. You here with some more hypotheticals tonight? Last time you was going crazy, bro. Your beard looks like it has a red tint. You a half breed? That's not how you spell breed. But no, I'm not a half breed. I'm fully black. You have a joke? Alright. But if it's a super vulgar joke, I'm not gonna read it, bro. My first grade teacher got me addicted to Anavar. Are you at least jacked, bro? I hope you didn't waste the experience. Can drop some if you want. Oh yeah, bro, go ahead. What's the worst part about a prostate exam? This it depends on where this is going, bro. Go ahead and drop the response. If it's funny enough, I will read it. If not, we're gonna just leave it there. Feeling two hands on your shoulders. That's not really that funny because I knew you were gonna say something like that. I like real creative jokes. I feel like if I can predict it, it ain't a good joke. Can't stay about the KO, but just came to like and support the page, bro. On my other channel. Should be tomorrow or the next day. I'm gonna have an episode up about the fights that passed and some Canelo predictions and stuff like that. I was supposed to do it today, but my best friend, his wife is about to give birth, so we had to cancel that, bro. So I'm not slacking. I'm not slacking. We actually had to cancel it. We had it scheduled for 9 o'clock this morning. We had to cancel. So Ali, you're new here. How's my day going? My day went pretty. I can't lie. My day was spectacular. I did a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff done. I still have a lot to do actually before I go to sleep, but it's a good day. How was your day? Do a BBC review, bro. I don't know what that means, but Gideon, I'm a big fan. Tonight only two people have said Gideon, so I'm gonna just not react to it too hard. Normally there's like 500 people, and I'm like, okay, bro, I get it. All right, here we go. How can advancements in personalized medicine and wearable technology shape the future of sports performance and athlete health, particularly in injury prevention and long term well being? Well, I can answer that question uh, anecdotally first because I trained as a Division 1 athlete without any of that stuff. I trained as a competitive weightlifter with that stuff. And one thing I will say is sometimes that stuff is worse than having nothing. So when I was a Division 1 athlete, if I got bad sleep, I needed to go out and do the work regardless, right? As a weightlifter, I was wearing a whoop strap, and sometimes I'd wake up and that shit would tell me that my recovery was poor, I didn't get good sleep, and I wasn't optimized to do blah blah blah. And as much as you would want to ignore that, you're looking and you're seeing red, and you're like, this says I'm only 9% recovered. Can I even do the work that I'm supposed to do today? Whereas like when that stuff wasn't available, I was just like, I have to do the work. It's not can I? It's like it needs to get done. So from a performance standpoint, it actually can mess you up. It just depends on how you use it. For injury prevention, I think it's good. I think it can, if we see your resting heart rate and your heart rate variability is off, we can say maybe you're not in the condition to do something intense and you need to recover a little bit more. Um, but like I said, performance, I don't know sometimes, man. As language evolves, so does spelling. There were some letters that aren't used anymore, like the long S. Also, Spanish used to have double consonants, like Italian. Also, the U is used in many places. Okay, I got you. I have a um, I have a book that I can't think of what it's called, but it's like some kind of book, like Leyendas Puertorriqueñas. And it's a super, super old book like that. And it has that kind of stuff. And even like words that they use in the books, especially because a lot of it is dealing with like the Taino people versus like the Spaniards, right? And so a lot of the language is that Spanish from those Spaniards. And so it's very, very different. Congrats to Ro on the impending bundle. No pressure, ready to hear your thoughts. P.S. Canelo stops Berlanga. Plant will slick his way to a win. Yo, Plant might actually get a knockout, bro. I think. I mean, we can wait till the podcast, but first of all, I don't like Trevor. Not because of the Pez, because of his politics. And I just think his time is done, bro. I think Plant don't lose to anybody that's not top of the top. You know, he lost to Benavidez and Canelo, but those dudes are super elite. I don't think Trevor is that. Grove Street. Can tell you're knowledgeable at this stuff. Well said, bro. Thanks. Well, yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff is it's my job. So, I mean, I'm still an athlete, but my my main thing is I'm a strength and conditioning coach. So I deal with that kind of stuff all the time. And for me, every athlete needs something different. So like I said when I answered the thing, that could help someone. It really could. Like I got people that just are not aware of what they're doing. And if you can have some kind of metric that shows them like, hey bro, you're not sleeping, you're not doing this, it can actually remind them to do it. But somebody like me, uh, for rest and stuff like that, it's like either I'm gonna get it done or I'm not. But like seeing a metric that says I didn't get sleep, I'm like, that's not gonna make me go to bed any earlier because it's just not. I was probably aware that I didn't get sleep. I swear I just saw something fly up in here. The fuck? I'm having delusions. Also, many X's weren't updated to J's yet. For instance, D-Ho still spelled D-Ho. Bro, what if you mess your Spanish up? What if you start reading that stuff and then you look at recent Spanish and you're like, oh no, I forgot how to pronounce the J. Do, 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 do. Oh man, I'm on 9%, but I'm absolutely not gonna get up to get my charger. I'm getting close to an hour anyway, so I'm just gonna let the battery go down. I'm getting closer to my dreams. That's why we still pronounce Texas as Tejas. Also, Tejar County. Well, see, that's where you start getting into what everyone says versus what it should be. And over time, like you just said, the spelling changes, the pronunciation changes, because no one actually says Bejar. They say bear. Um, so that's interesting. There's just like a lot of the places around here. If you actually said it the way that it's supposed to be pronounced in Spanish, people would know what you were talking about. When I read it, I pronounced it Dijo, not Dixo. Well, I know. I'm saying, what if you go the other way? What if you just start getting confused, bro? You're like, wait, what sound does this letter make? I don't know. You wanna know an interesting little piece of information, bro? In Cali, they don't pronounce X's, like at all. They just turn it into an S, basically. Do, 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 do. Don't worry, bro. I know what you meant. But like I said, 99% of people just say bear. Why you keep typing that? Do. Colombia. I would not expect that to be the second answer. That's a good answer. Bad answer. Okay, we're getting close to an hour. I think I'll probably get off at about 10:20, assuming my battery doesn't die before then. It's on 7% now. So, any last thoughts, opinions, questions, doubts, complaints? Go ahead and get them out there. Not that I'm actually gonna respond to it, but you should get it out there. That's what I always tell my students. I'm like, questions, doubts, complaints. I'm like, I don't care about your complaints, but I'm giving you the option. When I hear people from Spain talk about Texas, they pronounce it Tejas. Also, Latin Americans who identify as Hispanistas, such as myself, also pronounce it as Tejas. The only Latin Americans, pause. I've heard pronounced it Texas are Caribbeans, Colombians, and Venezuelans. Um, I think that's a tough one. I can't respond to that right now. I'm trying to think of people that I know that I know people that say it both ways. So I don't know. My mom died when we couldn't. I already know where this is going, but I'll read it anyways. My mom died when we couldn't remember her blood type. As she died, she kept telling us to be positive, but it's hard without her. That's a classic joke. Classic. Do. 3 more minutes. Hold on 1 second. My bad. 2 more minutes. Man, I swear I don't know if it's my shadow or what. I keep seeing something in my peripheral fly. I've heard lately in Americans pronounce Mexico as Mexico. Also, Puerto Rican, I know, told me that. In Puerto Rico, they spell Mexico as Mexico. Um, I think it would depend on what part of Puerto Rico you're in. A lot of this stuff depend. A lot of things depend on what part of a country you're in. So that's the problem with a lot of stuff. I was actually into a deep argument with this Puerto Rican dude. Uh, not this weekend, but the past weekend. And he's from a certain part of Puerto Rico, and I was like, we were talking about like the I don't even know how to say it in English, but like the when you drag the double R like Portuguese, and he was basically saying like, oh no, the Portuguese were never in Puerto Rico, and I was like, yes, they were, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Um, but that's what happens when someone's from one specific place and they don't know stuff about the other part. But I'm about to get off of here. So have a good night. I will see y'all another time.